Putting drag on and doing something like this, it really changed my life here in Tokyo.
Well, I can't imagine in like. I think what performance gave to me is like dream and success.
It's a change. It's not day.
Hi, Patrikios! So we are here with the lovely House of Gaishoku. So we have a drag show here tonight, and we have all these lovely queens with us, and they are going to answer, hopefully, a bunch of our questions.
My name is Para.
Hi, I'm Cosme.
Cosme.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Chika.
Chika.
私は通訳しますね。
Okay.
ナチョスです。
Body language.
ごま団子です。よろしくお願いします。
Hi, it's me, Extra.
Shinichi. Oh, no. Shigatai Chika. Hi, I'm Satori.
Okini desu.
Okay then.
Okay.
あ、ババアだ。
My week today is my
Wow.
Hi, darling.
Hi. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Mia Scandal. And I came for some scandals tonight.
There we
We want to hear lots of scandals.
There is always a scandal when he's involved.
No, so I really want to know, like, what does it mean, House of Gaishoku? Who came up with this name?
So House of Gaishoku, Gaishoku means takeout food, like eating outside. But like a lot of the original members were foreign, so we have Gaikokujin, and then we all had food names at the time. So we had Gaishoku.
So how did this start? So you were talking about foreign queens coming together.
So like we got together to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and we did a viewing party, and we decided to do performances in the middle of the viewing party. And then after that, the season ended, and then we decided to keep it going and then start our own party.
How many years?
Oh, only like 2.5 years now?
2 years.
Do you have two different personalities? For example, when you're in drag and also outside of drag?
Yes.
No.
Well, she's the same.
She's the fucking same.
No,
I have an answer.
Okay.
Oh, the first
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm extra and spot, both in and out of drag. Yes, but I think yes and no, because out of drag I'm very much myself as well. I've embraced who I am, and I'm very like extra as well. But when I'm in drag, I'm even more comfortable, and so I can like embrace the flamboyance. I can embrace my feminine side more, so I can entertain other people. But I'm still entertaining out of drag.
You are
very.
But I guess it's a good point. You kind of embody someone else in a way, like a different persona.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Does anyone struggle with that though?
Little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes you're uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. So until recently, until recently, I was uncomfortable like expressing my drag in a very feminine way.
Yeah.
So I would do a glitter beard or something to make it a little bit boy Georgie, gender fuck. And then I'd like, if I was walking up the street to the station, I'd be like, I can't do this. I'm going to take a taxi to the venue, kind of like that. But tonight, the bitch took the train. Big step.
No, that's really good.
You take the train today.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
In Japan, there's obviously a tradition of kabuki, takarazuka. So you have onnagata, you have those sort of roles. Do those influence drag at all in Japan?
全然影響してないと思う私は。
なんでですか？
なんでだろうな。見て私は
違うものだよね。
Well,
全然違うと思う。
じゃあ全然影響は
歌舞伎女型とは全然違うもの。
じゃあ逆に日本じゃなくて海外から影響与えてきたっていう認識で
Yeah, I think so.
Do you take your inspiration more from other types?
I think other types, like not like traditionally because
Interesting.
not traditional. I don't think so.
でも今日ちょっと歌舞伎っぽいよねメイク。
私バカだからよ。
ちょっとパフォーマンスドラッグとスナックドラッグはちょっとどういう違いがありますか？
House of Gaishokuは performance drag ですよね。
そうですね。まだうちのスナックは
Do you prefer performing or?
I cannot talk. Like, can't talk. No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank you. She have a voice.
Is there like lots of crossover?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of crossover at different shows too. Like some queens, they work at a snack bar during the week, and then they might perform in a show on the weekend, or vice versa. And so it's not really very clearly delineated in that sense. But I don't know. I think it depends on your personality if you're interested in doing that kind of snack work or standing in front of a larger group. It's snack work.
It's work for sure.
Night walkですね。Night walk. I'm not doing that night work with your pocky sticks. I don't know, but I mean, you know, it's just a different work.
But then that brings me, I guess, to my next question: Is 日本でのdragはそれだけで生活できるんですか？それともやっぱり
私はまだできない。
できない。
Job.
Is doing drag enough to pay your bills?
Oh, no. Especially in Japan, like, they don't tip much.
They don't.
No, don't tip much.
Yeah.
But every show is different.
Okay.
Like some shows, they pay you a guarantee, and then you might get tips. Some shows are tips only. But even when it's a tip system, one tip might not be 1,000 yen, it might be only a ticket that resembles or it stands for 100 yen. So it just depends on the party.
But you do this in your shows, right?
Yeah.
You sell like tickets that people can then buy and then hand out, right?
Yeah, we have our own yes yen system.
Yeah. Are you having that tonight?
Yeah.
Bye.
Who is the face of drag in Japan?
We don't have.
一番有名なフェイスは多分アクセル・エルビスかもしれない。この二人は The Ass of Drag。
I like to come on, join the bag.
ママはやっぱりごま団子とひし形ですよね。
We are organizing the house. Just that's
ママと
it.
パパの言葉は嫌いんです。
Oh, she doesn't like it. She
What
doesn't like it.
what words do you prefer?
I don't know, I just don't like having
So we want to be like a Banksy? We don't need like mother or father or like leader. We all have some passion, right?
Okay, so question then. Let's say I came into the house today. I would need someone to help me.
about 3 or 4 people from the looks of it.
But
Right?
we would help you.
But would it be in a sort of sister family sort of? It wouldn't be in a, because you say, oh, this person's my drag mother or this and that. It wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, who's gonna teach you makeup?
Who's
or
gonna-
perform, you know?
Take
じゃあ
care.
ポーラがメイクアップを教えてあげて、コスミックがなんか服作り、お気にも服作りやってもらって、チッカがエリアル、ナンチョスがポーラしてもらうね。
Aw, so
Everyone
it
has
really
different
is-
skills, yeah.
And we have Sarah for shade.
And Mia will show you how to get through the small door in the back.
I've heard that most drag queens in Tokyo are tops.
Yeah.
Very nice.
東京みんななんだ。
いや、そういう噂聞いたんですけど、なんかゴーゴーボーイ
あ
が多くて、で、ドラッグクイーンたちが多いって聞いたんですけど、
それはでも本当みたいよでも。
その通りだったって。
ゴーゴーが受けて。
So who do you think is the shadiest queen?
This bitch.
私言ってないわよ今。
私じゃないよ。
タックされてるんですか？あ、タックする人もいるかもしれないですけど、しない人も言わない。
今日家に置いてきたでしょ。家に置いてきた。
いや。
拍手だ今日。
なんでね、それすごい貴重
タクして
や
る人はタクしてる人今日は。タクしてる人は。
タクしてる。
してる。ここもテープなしもしてる。テープなしでしてる。
でもトイレの時はどうするんですか？
多分テープしてるのね。でもエクストラテープしてないの。
Okay.
だから多分トイレに行けるようにしてる。
Yes.
I just wear 3-4 tights.
タイツで後ろに。
Okay, but if you're taped,
いや、あなたよ。どうやってどうしてんの？
If you're in a corset at home, what's going to get past that? Nothing.
大きに行かないってトイレに。
出ないよ。What's the wildest thing you've done in drag?
I did porn, is that wild?
Wow.
No, I did.
In drag?
I appeared in a porn production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Porn?
I was performing drag in a porn.
In a porn.
What is the worst fight you've had in drag? Drag. The light is on you.
ファイトした。
With who?
Almost everyone ね。Almost everyone.
Why?
もうalmost everyone. いろんなことを。
バトルロワイヤル。
いや、バトルロワイヤル。
Grandma needed her bed.
Okay, so who took grandma
そうでも
home?
ね、忘れてたの。みんな忘れてたの。ショット飲んでたって。
Okay.
ね。え？
忘れてないよ。
みんなショット飲んでたみたいな。え？違う？私忘れてた自分がショット飲んだこと。
よかったね。
Like I took the shot. A lot of shot. そう忘れてたの。
So who took
見てる知りたい。
There
who
was
took her home?
We left her on the floor.
Drag queens probably have many words that they use that are thrown at them. いけないことは何ですか？一般的に。
ドラァグクイーンのウィッグとかメイクとかに触っちゃったの。だからコズミックとか今日のまつげとかここ横にあるやつとかあすごいとか言ってこう触ろうとする子とかいるの。まつげとかね。そうそうそうすごいとか言ってそれはウィッグとか触ってる。じゃあ結構触る子は3時間かかるから。そうそうそうそう触られたくない。
Don't touch her hair. Don't kiss. Like obviously with Corona, but don't generally because you'll mess up the makeup.
I think at the end of the day, like just treat us like humans as well, because a lot of people forget that we're humans too. They think we're just entertainers.
We don't look it in drag though,
Yeah.
but we are still.
Yeah,
Respect.
you know, just
あ
respect.
そうね。
Yeah, like たまにバカにする人たちもいるし。
そうそうそうそう。
Yeah.
We are not monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if me and Andrew gonna do drag, who do you think gonna do better?
You.
Oh really? Why? Can I ask the reason?
You feel in your face.
Oh my god, what is she? Such a blur, yo.
I have something to say about that. In America, there's this weird thing with like Asians doing drag, because sometimes when Asians do drag, all of the white people will say, "Oh, you're Asian. It's easy for you. Yeah, you have all the soft features. It's easy to do drag." So my debut was actually in America. When I went there, everyone was white and I was the Asian one, and they were like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty because you're Asian, right?" So they don't really give credit on like the makeup, the outfit. They're like, "You're so skinny. You're from Japan. Oh my God, you're Asian. It's so easy for you. Look at us." And they're like, just like looking butchy as fuck. You know, so
I think I hit that category, sis.
yeah. So the answer is it's easier for you because you're Asian.
Okay.
I wouldn't say because he's Asian. I think he has more feminine features than Andrew.
That's true. That's true.
Like
I've been told
I can. But we don't have to pull that.
So you just have to do more work on me.
I feel like we could finish this in an hour and a half. That might take 3 days.
So I think we're out of time, but we wanted really to thank you all for taking the time out today to sit with us and speak with us. We're so excited for the show. Thank you so much, and good luck. Thank you. House of Gaishoku!